What's up, Gemini? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, it is officially your season. So, I'm really excited about that. Now, you guys will be the first video that comes out for all the June readings. And I'm going to give you guys bonus readings as well. So, I will post that once I'm done with all the Midmonths so that you guys can choose what bonus readings you want. It will be in the community section. But I'm happy for y'all. Let me lower this chair a bit. But, yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying your season so far. I actually missed being a Gemini by 2 days, so I'm right on the cusp. So anytime you're born within 3 days before or after a new sign starts, you're considered a cusp baby. So look into both signs because you're going to have both qualities. So let's get into things, guys. So this is your May mid-month 2019 video. So this will be from about May 15th to June 15th. And then you guys will be the first for June. So let's see what's going on, Gemini. What is going on with my lovely Geminis? The Six of Swords wanted to pop out strongly. So that's when we have to move away from something that sometimes could be difficult for us. All right, so let's see what's going on with that. Could also be a move that's difficult for you. So maybe if like someone's getting deployed or something like that, and it's, you know, difficult to see a loved one go, it could be something like that as well. All right, so we have your past, present, and future. Okay, so let's get into things, guys. Also, remember that I am on Instagram. I post daily energies every day if you guys want to check that out. High Vibrations 44. All right, so the energy that you guys have here is the Three of Cups, which is well suited, being that it's your birthday season. You guys are going to go out, celebrate. This is a card about socializing, just being happy, celebrating things with family and friends, and celebrating a new beginning where you guys can really build in an amazing way. With the Three of Pentacles, that's you being respected, that's you being heard, that's you building both, you know, just in your life and financially as well. So that's really awesome, guys. Now, the first card that you guys have for the past is the King of Cups in the reverse. So if this isn't like a promiscuous situation with a lover, then it could be somebody who is usually very strong within their emotions, but something is making them overly emotional and not feel so stable. So let's see why this is here. We have the Temperance card in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this is very clear here, guys, especially for those in a relationship. Someone got caught cheating. Simple as that. Or getting caught, you know, doing promiscuous stuff. So this is all about a secret that comes out. But despite, you know, what you guys are going through, with the Temperance card in the reverse, there's a few things happening here. One, there's probably a lot of attitudes that can be distasteful in the situation. And two, it's not something your soul wants anyways. So it's not something you want to, you know, I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but it's not something you want to get yourself so involved in that you lose yourself, because your soul doesn't even want it. So it's not even worth the effort. All right. The next card that you guys have is the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a very interesting card to get after, you know, the situation you guys went through before this, where for some of you, maybe this is about money. You came across a promotion, a lump sum of money, you know, money just got better in a certain case in your life. This could also be the fact that there's a lot of abundance coming in because of the situation that happened prior, even if you don't necessarily see it at first. So let's see why this Ten of Pentacles is here. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, maybe there's someone from your past of some sort, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that really makes you feel good about something, whether it's financial or just you feeling good within yourself. For others of you, there could have been some sort of project that you were working on. It could have been entrepreneurial, but something that you were just very passionate about, where you really are building something that's going to be very strong, where a lot of money can come in with this. So again, if it's not a fire energy, then it could be someone, or, you know, just something that you're doing that makes you feel abundant in more than one way. Now, when you get like wands or whatever suit that you're getting, rather, with these tarot cards that you pull, it doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. So when you have the Queen of Wands, it doesn't necessarily have to talk about a fire sign, but it can talk about someone who has the attributes of that. So someone who's very passionate, someone who's a leader, someone who, you know, their presence just kind of demands respect. They don't have to ask people to respect them. They just kind of have that. Okay, someone who's very magnetic. Now, the last card that you guys have for the past is the Ten of Wands. So this is a card about burden. This is a card about feeling like the world is on your shoulders. You have the Emperor. And you have the Eight of Swords. So there's a sense of something that's burdening, and this is like holding you from moving forward. And it doesn't even have to be, you know, something that's heavy. It could be something that you're just in your head about it a lot. So there's something that makes you guys hesitant to move forward, whether it's like physically or mentally, but you guys have to boss up here. And I feel like that's exactly what you did. Now the Emperor is going to do what's logical. The Emperor is not always going to listen to their emotions and, you know, what they might, you know, want to do at first. They're going to listen to, okay, you know, what's the most logical approach for this? What have I been through in the past that is similar to this? And what did I learn from that? And how do I move forward in a way that benefits everyone in the best way? Okay. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse as your energy now. So at this point, you know what you have to do. It's just a matter of doing it. Okay. With the High Priestess in the reverse, it's not that you're not intuitive about something. It's that you know exactly what's going on, but you don't. It's like maybe you're turning a blind eye to it, or you don't want to admit it, or you can be in denial. So there's something that your soul is telling you to do. There's something telling you, you know, something is all an illusion and it's not meant to be in your life. So for some of you, you could have just been fighting yourself, and that's why the Eight of Swords is here, because mentally you're stuck, but you have to move forward, okay? Now, in the present moment, Gemini, the first card that you guys have is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is talking all about imbalance, all right? There's not an equal give and take in something. Maybe you're giving a lot to a person, they're not giving that back to you. Maybe you're at a job where you're working insane hours and doing so much work, and they want to pay you, you know, a shitty amount of money that doesn't amount to the work that you do. So something is just imbalanced here. Why is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse here? You guys have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So that's your energy there. We'll talk about that in a second. And we have the Chariot. So there's something in your life that's really moving forward in a fast way. Maybe there's some sort of move that you guys are making. Maybe you're switching jobs or something. This could have to do with travel as well. But with whatever's happening with this, excuse me, you guys have to withdraw yourself from something. With the Hermit card, and with how you withdraw yourself, it's like you have this high wall up. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is someone who feels extremely scorned or just very pissed off about something. So they make it like very hard for people to get through to them. But you want to be careful here too, especially if this is the energy that you're carrying, because this is someone who tends to make a situation worse than what it has to be. So you don't want to, you know, get yourself into something worse just because, you know, you initially went through something that may have been uncomfortable. Now, the next card for your present moment and the center of this entire spread is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So somebody's just really overly emotional about something and not being themselves. This is water energy, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I just feel like this is the energy someone's taking on. Four of Swords in the reverse, so this is where we move past this Eight of Swords here, okay? Where now you've done all the thinking. Now you're moving forward with the most logical decision here, and you know that you have to move on with something. And you have the Page of Cups. So maybe there's someone that you guys are trying to speak to in a sweet way. Maybe there's someone trying to offer you something in a sweet way. But I just don't see you guys sticking with this. I see you moving past it. Again, when you have the Hierophant in the reverse, I love this card so much, whether it's in the upright or in its reversal, because it's powerful. It talks about, is this meant to be in your life? Is this going to bring you to your highest potential? Is this going to help you to accomplish that one dream, that one gift, that one, you know, that one purpose and mission that we all have? And in this case, no, this would have held you back. So it's something that you have to protect yourself from, Gemini. All right. The last card that you guys have for your present moment is a Five of Pentacles. So either you guys are rejecting someone, maybe someone's rejecting you. This is a card about loss. This is a card about, you know, feeling left out in the cold. For some of you, maybe finances aren't where you want them to be. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Cups. So, guys, I honestly just feel like it's something that emotionally a lot of you feel like maybe you lack, or something that didn't go the way that you wanted it to, but you're still building. All right, there could be a very significant water sign in your life, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but you're able to build and you're able to expand because of this. But you just have to realize that there was something here where there may have been a lot of manipulation, or maybe just something that you shouldn't be manifesting. With the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you remove yourself from this, Because with the Hanged Man, you're not going to bend over backwards for something. Okay, this is you saying, look, I'm going to do what feels natural, and if this is pulling too much against, you know, what feels right for me, I can't go in that direction. Okay, now do keep in mind, guys, and I try to remember to say this at the beginning of every video, but all of these energies could be transferable. So if it's not you feeling this way, it could be someone around you or in your circle that's feeling this way. Okay, now moving forward into the future, guys, the first card that we have is the Three of Wands. So again, guys, you turn your back on this and there's expansion. The threes, you know, when you have threes in tarot, it's all about building. It's all about going beyond the horizons that you know of and that you're comfortable with. So you're really just building towards something new. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. So you guys are building and there's new beginnings coming in. You know that there's things that you have to cut out. But with this Two of Pentacles, it's like you're still trying to find balance within yourself as you're making this transition. Guys, your worst enemy is going to be your own mind. Okay, with the Nine of Swords. So this is someone who, you know, is losing sleep at night. Someone who's super anxious. Someone who's probably creating all these scenarios in their head that, you know, don't even exist. So it's like mental torture on yourself. And maybe it's because you're heartbroken about someone. Maybe it's because there was some sort of disappointment that came in and you're just thinking about, you know, this entire situation. But you know with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse that you can't move towards it. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. But this is a person that just, you know, either they're not going to move towards something at all, or they want to fully understand it before they even make a step to move forward with it. But either way, there's no movement in this right now. But that's what leads you guys to success. Okay, so something's not working out and maybe you're being stubborn about letting it go. But this is what it takes you to success, you know? So that's a no-brainer right there, guys. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. So, I mean, I'm sorry. The King of Swords in the reverse. And let's get one more card. The Seven of Cups. So it's like you're in a position where you're really being set up for success, but someone's pissed off. And if it's not you, then maybe it's someone around you. But this is your energy, guys, with the King of Swords in the reverse. So honestly, in my opinion, it's one of the harshest energies in the deck, the King of Swords in the reverse, because it's someone who could be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally, someone who can be very narcissistic, someone who is always looking at how a situation is going to benefit them. But we can come across this energy in two ways. Either one, someone is just being an asshole. Someone's straight up being an asshole. They're being malicious. All right, and they're hurting the people around them. Or this is someone who's been pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and now they're like, I can't take this shit anymore. So fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck everybody. Everybody can have a fuck to give, like, or no fucks to give rather, and I'm gonna do what's good for me. Okay, so I hope that in your case, guys, this is you just saying, you know what, I'm not standing for this shit no more, and I'm going to do what benefits me, and I'm going to focus on this success because this whole situation was bullshit. This was never, you know, solid to begin with. It was all an illusion. You know, there was a smoke screen in front of you. So I see you guys building new things, going towards new paths, you know, starting new businesses or just starting something new, but you have to realize that with something that is not accepted or something that you don't move forward with, that's where your strength is going to come in. So whatever it is that you guys are losing or that you have to walk away from, it's extremely beneficial to you to lose it. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, so I'm going to pull you 3 cards of advice here. And then I'm going to pull you an oracle card. All right. Let's get 3 cards of advice for my lovely Geminis. May 15th to June 15th. What is going on with my Geminis? All right, so you guys have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And you have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. The energy being the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So I'll be honest, guys. I'm not the one to sugarcoat, but there's going to be something that happens that you guys may not be happy about. Something that didn't build in the way that you wanted it to. But with you accepting that this is how things, you know, need to go in this case, something comes in that, you know, it pulls you away from your loss. It pulls you away from anything that you feel you lacked in. It pulls you away from any sort of loss, you know, that you felt, even if it was financial or, you know, emotional. So let's see why these cards are here. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Death card in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Guys, you have to take the path of least resistance. See what something is. See what it truly is and stop lying to yourself about it. Or, you know, it could be the cross watcher that's in denial about something. But with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, guys, this is time to take off the blindfold. It's time to see what's right in front of you, okay? Because you guys may be holding on to something that is a lost cause at this point that's just not going to work out for you. So take the path of least resistance. You don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You don't want to bicker. You don't want any conflict. So avoid that. And once you have that clarity of what you need to do, when everything's all out on the table, that's when other things come in your life that you can accept and that you can go towards. So it's more of just having to be realistic, and the moment you're realistic about a situation is the moment that you really excel and succeed. So it really pays off to be realistic. Now, this deck that I just used, guys, is the Wild Unknown Tarot, if you guys want to check that out. And then this oracle deck is Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. So let's see what comes out for you guys in regards to advice. Now, I read these oracle cards the way I read tarot cards, just because this was my first oracle deck. I'm super, super comfortable with it, and it just speaks to me in that way. So I just let it do its thing. So let's see what pops out, guys. Okay. All right. So the card that you guys got was New Moon Promise, okay? Activation as your energy, okay? Wind activation. And even behind that, Radiance in the reverse. Solitude. So what does this mean, guys? This means that there's something here that was literally blocking blessings for you. With you guys withdrawing yourself from this and going towards a place of solitude, that's where you activate this new thing. Now, with this promise card, it does say new moon. Now, let's look at new moons in real life, okay? With new moons, you're not seeing anything, but it's about, you know, renewal. It's about releasing things that just don't work for you anymore. It's about transitioning from, you know, what you used to do versus what you have to do now, okay? So, honestly, I feel like this is just a message from the universe in itself. Like, look, I promise that if you accept what could be a slight moment of darkness, you know, with what you have to release, with how you feel with what you're releasing, you're going to have so much good coming in. With you guys releasing whatever this is, that's what activates the success. So again, I feel a lot of resistance with letting something go, but the world is literally at your fingertips once you do. All right, guys. So I really want you to be realistic with yourself, and honestly, when we prolong these endings, it only hurts us more, okay? It's like playing tug of war. You're holding onto the rope. I know you guys have probably seen that photo before, but it hurts more to hold on. So you really just want to make sure that you allow yourself to heal, okay? And you allow yourself to get past this and to know that you will get through it, and that so much more and, you know, much better things come into your life once you do let this go. So you guys know what you have to do. This is super clear, okay? And I know that you guys can. So Gemini, I love you guys so much. Like I said, you can find me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, if you guys want to check out those daily energies. They're always on my story. And then for those of you who would like to get a personal reading, I'll be honest with you guys, with personal readings, I am slowly transitioning out of doing personal readings. Within a few months, I'm probably not going to read at all, just because I want to be able to focus more on family. It's just a very demanding sort of craft to do. So as of now, I'm only taking one appointment a day, just because I don't want to get over, you know, I don't want to get too much work coming in. But yeah, I don't want to get overworked. But I'm doing that as of now. So you guys can book a 30-minute reading until I do stop reading altogether. And then I also offer quick questions. So it takes about 5 days, give or take, guys. I do not work on the weekends. I know that there's a lot of people that, like, on the 5th day, they will email me. They're pissed off. Just be, you know, mindful that I do work with a lot of people. So I get to everything as quick as possible, guys. I am just one woman. So that's why I'm saying I'm slowly transitioning out, because I feel like I'm always getting people upset if I take like a day or two off. So I just want to not have that burden on me and not feel so guilty and responsible for so much that's going on in the world when I have to deal with people one-on-one. So I mean, the good thing about that is when it does happen, I'll be able to post way more on YouTube and just focus on YouTube, so you guys will get way more free readings. All right, Gemini, I love you guys, and good luck with everything, and happy birthday again, guys. Take care.